Alright. Hey YouTube, I haven't been on in a while, and a lot has changed in my hair, as you can see. I went blonde from that dark brown I used to have, and I went to the salon and I got this done because I wanted a break from doing it myself, and blah 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 and all that other stuff. And it was a lot of money. It was $180, and that's why I'm doing this video on how to bleach your hair. I'm not actually going to bleach my hair because I just got it done 2 weeks ago before I graduated from high school. No more high school, praise everything. I'm happy I'm not in high school anymore, but I'm sure half of you will say I'll regret it, or I'm gonna miss it in a few months or whatever. But, anyways, I'm not a professional. I'm gonna start off saying that because I know all the YouTube videos I've been watching, everyone says that, and half the time it really shows that you're not a professional because I always talk to my stylist and I just know how things work a lot. I'm not going to hair school, but I should. Everyone tells me all my two stylists that I have, the one that cuts my hair and colors it, one that cuts it, one that colors it, and all that stuff. But alright, I'm gonna start off showing the products that I guess you can use that I've used before, that I'm using right now in my hair because I just got it today and I'm really excited to see how it works. And just how to get like a really nice sheer blonde, like the really expensive looking blonde, and the right way. That, well, my way. But in honestly, I'm not trying to be cocky, but it's the right way. Especially since I talked to my stylist and I know a lot of people in hair school and blah 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 blah. But at Sally's, I know a lot of people on here use the Quick Blue, which I have, which isn't in my hair, which is a different one. But everyone uses that. I have a level 4 hair, which is dark brown, and I see a lot of people on YouTube and they're using like a 30 volume to try and get a good pale yellow to tone. And they use a 30 volume with this and it doesn't lift enough. If I know they say use 10 or 20 volume on your roots because it's on your hair follicle and you don't want to disrupt your hair follicle and have your hair grow out thinner and blah blah blah. But just do it. I'm not a professional, remember, but I'm just saying just do it. That's what I do. My stylist uses a 40 volume on my roots and it lifts well and my hair is not breaking off and it's completely fine and it gets it to a really light stage. But you can use that with a 40 volume if your hair is dark. Now, if it's like a level 7, you can use a 20 volume and just process it to its maximum processing time and it'll be the perfect color to tone. It'll be that pale yellow, that's what you're looking for. The bleach I got today, which I'm really excited about, is Tigi Color True Light Bleach, and it's like a if you use Quick Blue, it's a pale blue, and this is a pale blue purple. It's called a violet blue base, whatever. And as you can see, it's in my hair right now. I'm just testing it out, and I have to wash it out or get it out in 6 minutes. And I'm using it with a 20 volume just to see how it lifts on my hair. But like I said, if you have dark hair, use a 30 to 40 volume depending on how much you want it to lift. If you have already dark blonde hair, you can use a 20 volume. And yeah. Or even if you want like a platinum blonde and you have dark blonde hair, you can use this, or you can use TG Color Ultra Lift. And I have this because I'm going to talk about this if you want to tone your hair to get a nice sheer blonde, like when you see people that it's like a pale yellow and you want to get rid of it and get that white blonde, ashy blonde. I was watching a video on YouTube and someone was using a high lift blonde with a 30 volume to tone their hair. That's the face I was doing when she was doing it. I was like, are you stupid? When you tone your hair, the point of it is to get it to the pale yellow stage with bleach, the pale yellow stage. And she was using a 30 volume, and she had black hair. And I think she was Hispanic, and typically, not trying to be stereotypical, Spanish people's hair is very thick, so it's resistant to lifting. And she's using a 30 volume, and at the end, her hair didn't tone very well. And she used, like I said, the high lift blonde. And the high lift blondes, when you use them, they have a ratio. All of them, I don't care what brand, the ratio is 1 to 2, 1 ounce of color, 2 ounces of 40 volume. And the reason why it has that is because it's doing more lift than depositing. And when you tone your hair, you just want to deposit color, so you use a semi-permanent color, TG Color Radiant Gloss, or at Sally's you can use TG, or not TG, ion color, the demi-permanent, because all you need to do is deposit color. You don't need to lift, and the reason why this is a 1 to 2 ratio is because the color in this isn't really depositing at all. It's just lifting and giving it a slight tone, because for this you at least have to have dark blonde hair, which I mentioned earlier. You can use this if you have dark blonde hair to get like a nice, it's not going to be really platinum, but it's going to be a super light blonde. And yeah, I don't really know what else to talk about. You just bleach with 10 volume if you have like light blonde hair already and you don't really need a tone. If you have down to like a medium, maybe even a dark blonde, you can use a 20 volume. Anything under dark blonde hair, you need to use a 30 or a 40. At least a 30 if you want it to lighten enough to get to the toning stage. And all my products, as you can see, I like Tigi a lot. Um, I'm not a professional, so I can't really go to Salon Centric or any of the other beauty marts and buy it because I don't have a license. But I get my stuff on eBay. Who would have known? I just got this today off eBay. I know the guy has like three more left, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna buy another one. But if you guys have any questions, just leave a comment below, and I'll help you the best I can. Like I said, not a professional, and I'm gonna do a lot more videos now because I've been buying a lot of products and they're stocking up, and I really want to go on rant about them. But like I said, any questions, just leave me a comment below, and also, I'm going to be doing a video of when I do my roots myself with the Tigi Color True Light. I'm going to do that video, which is going to be for at least another month and a half because I'm going on a cruise and I don't want to have roots and I'm going to let it grow out all natural to get off like where it was dyed brown. Since it didn't really lift that much, I was spent 4 hours in the salon and she got it to as light as she could 3 times using hair color remover and 1 time using bleach. And I still had orange tones in my hair from when I dyed it brown. So I'm trying to get it all platinum for the cruise. So a month and a half, watch videos. I'm gonna do more reviews. I have a bunch of products over there in my closet. You can see where the mirror is at. There's like a bunch of crap in there. So just subscribe and have more videos.